Now we're going to shoot a little video for Jim Fernandez in a walk around of the Clark Cemetery on Bell River Road. Here we get Frederick J. Kirk, theoretically a Civil War veteran. There's could be a son, whatever. And then we've got a better headstone of Frederick J. Kirk, 45 years old, due west. He died in 1878. And we got the Williams family over here. You see a lot of work has been done to make the cemetery accessible. And in doing so, we're finding some additional headstones that theoretically can be made some semblance of order out of. A lot of cleanup to do. Removal of debris would really help. We'll get rid of the canopy as well. That would be greatly helpful back here. Here is coming up to a headstone of Orrin and Clark. I believe it's my great-great-grandfather. You can see we're having some challenges along the border here. I've got about 3 or 4 family members in here. There's Jacob McQueen, who is apparently a descendant or a grandfather of Jeff McQueen. And this one I've sprayed some wet and forget on. Well, a lot of them I've sprayed wet and forget. That one there, I'm hoping to get a little better reading. Here is Otis Peckham, is also in my family tree. Died in 1849. Perhaps goes there. And there's John McQueen, who has maybe got Revolutionary War ties. There's the Bell River behind us, and after the rains from a couple days ago, it's came up quite a bit. It's not a problem like it used to be, where we had really serious backups. After they removed the dam, it certainly did help out a lot. You got to find out the origin of those. There's some more over here. Last year I sprayed wet and forget on these headstones, and they're making a good comeback. I did additional on that one there to whiten her up even more. So we're at the north end of the cemetery at the moment. Here's the other border. It's only 6/10 of an acre or so, but we've got the pioneers of our community, leaders of our community. Previous to this, there'd been some valorous attempts to try to clean up the cemetery. Word is that through natural decay and stuff, things have fallen down. But some of these I have a little tough time believing that they could be separated by so far. Just from a natural fall down, I wouldn't think they would be there. Obviously, there's been some pickup of some headstones, and here's an area which is fenced off. It's got a lot of Gallagher family in there. whole lot of Gallaghers. So those need to be realigned with their sites. There's an 18, looks like 34. That's September 25th, 18. Either 34 or 84. And probably the next 2-3 weeks we're going to have some growth come on back. And there was a lot of tiger lilies in here at one time until I've done some cleanup. I sprayed some more wet and forget on this one too. We'll see what happens. See if we get a little better clue of what's going on. Here's a partial stone here. Outside the fenced area. Maybe this will give you a sense of what's going on back here. There's some Stevensons. M.A. Stevenson. There's the daughter of. And we got some Williams here. Here's William, husband of Mary Stevenson, 1880-1901. This was a discovery after trimming back a lot of the foliage here. And here's the, hopefully a highly significant finding here recently of a wood. We think it's the children of, perhaps, Thomas A. Wood. So we'd been looking for Peter Wood, and I just found this one in the last week. And hopefully has historical significance for us, so we get some help to perhaps get a Civil War headstone, so we can pay homage to this gentleman that served in the Civil War. So that's kind of it here. Just going to pan over the whole thing. Give you an idea of what's going on back here now. Perhaps when you looked at it before, there was a whole lot of serious growth and you couldn't see what's going on, but now I believe it's accessible and we can get some help in making it a whole lot prettier and respectful. All right. And after that last rain, it's a little difficult for us experienced people to get around. So, we're signing off now.